Hello viewers, and welcome to some direct feed footage of Forza Horizon 4 that was shown at E3 last week. There was a demo every year. Obviously Microsoft very professional when it comes to preparing their Forza demos, and there was a demo here looking at Forza Horizon 4. You can see the cars are available. Obviously the McLaren Senna is the main one that everyone wants to try. Not necessarily a car that appeals to me in terms of style, but in terms of performance, that's what this car is all about. I'm not even keen on the paint job they've got there, but I do like the sort of the glass doors. I think that's a nice effect. Something that they've shown possibly Formula One cars of the future having more glass type effect, or you know, to sort of see the driver inside, if you like, because they're so hidden away. But again, we look at the environments now for the first time. I'm seeing this for the first time as I'm talking to you, and we're just going to see what the playthrough of the demo was like. So graphically, obviously, look at that. Isn't it stunning? You know, we look at the sky, we look at the field of view in terms of you can see miles into the distance. We see the menus there. Pretty standard menus in terms of design. Always very polished, always well done. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. The view for miles, the foliage, the detail, the colours, road textures are nice. Lots of patchwork on the road. That's what we like to see. I guess in a way these roads are very similar to what you kind of have in Wales, really. I mean, in terms of the roads I've driven, Welsh countryside, I don't think anything touches it in terms of roads and reckless speed as well. Actually, they do have I think it's the Araf slow signs everywhere that everybody just seems to ignore, really, and just when you see speed limit applies, it seems to mean that no speed limit applies, you know, and everybody just goes for it. So there you have it, racing round the historic Britain countryside, as we don't want to do that with our McLaren. If you do that with your McLaren Senna, we have sheep. Look, we have sheep. That's really authentic. So we have proper authentic sheep running around avoiding the car. I like that detail. That's always something when you're driving in Wales as well. You see lots of sheep. So historic Britain, I was saying. So it's old buildings and fields. That's what we're going to be driving around. No major cities as such. There'll probably be some towns which have old buildings in. And we are racing against a Ferrari. And now we're speeding into winter. Look at that. Goodness. Very nice. Nicely done. We see a bit of off-road. Okay, not the sort of vehicle you see driving around the British countryside very often, but either way, lots of fun. Building on the whole Blizzard Mountain expansion, nice snow effects, nice lighting. I like the sky and the lighting and the mood they've given it. Again, amazing what Playground Games managed to get out of the system, but I would also doff my cap to Playground Games artists. They really do have a great selection of artists who have great vision for realising the environments and producing some fantastic effects and visuals. I mean, the potential photo mode here is immense, but we're going to look more at that in part 2. That's part 1. And in part 2, we got more Forza Horizon 4. And that's it from me for now. As ever, more soon.